today. We've had a couple of little things to sort out in the auction room, but now it's the time for us to look around the auction room and answer your questions. And basically, the reason we do this is we fully understand that not everybody can make the viewing here. So if you've had a chance to look at the sneak peeks and the other videos that we've done through the week, you've already got an idea of what's in the auction room. Of course, the picture catalogue on Facebook as well. But this gives you a better idea of what's going on in the auction room. It's been relatively busy already. Lots of people coming and viewing the items that we've got for sale this week. And of course, we are open till 7 p.m. today. The auction doesn't start till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and we open at 8 in the morning, so you can have another quick look at what's for sale. But the idea of this is if you want to have a look at an item, you can't make the viewing, you want to send your bids through on Messenger or on WhatsApp or whatever else that we do, then we can go up to them items and have a look at them for you and show you all around them on this live feed. All you've got to do is type your question into the bottom and we can see that up on the screen. Now, we know not everybody watches this live, they watch it later on. So if you do have any questions, feel free to drop us a message and we shall answer your questions the best we can. So now Tom is going to hand the phone over to me and we will start having a look around the auction room and seeing what is there. So anybody that see the sneak peeks and everything else this week would know that we've got a lot of stuff in the room. Once again, 1,300 odd lots, I believe it was. But the difference is this week is there's not much furniture. There is a bit of furniture, but the bulk of it is stuff like this, like the Pendelphins and things. So as people have been looking around the auction room today, they're finding all these fantastic items that are all over the place and deciding what they want to bid on. And like I say, if you want to ask any questions, then you can ask away anything that you want to know about the auction. If you want to know about commission rates, if you want to know, if you've never been to the Prestige auctions before, we can tell you all about what goes on down here. All you've got to do is type that question into the bottom. If there's anything you want to look at in particular, maybe it's Lisa, maybe it's Tom, I don't know. Maybe you just want to look at one of the items, but we can answer the questions the best we can for you. So where is Prestige Auctions? Well, we're based in Grimsby on the northeast coast of the UK. DN31 3AX if you want to look us up. We've got a big social media presence of about 25,000 followers in total. We've got 6,000 registered buyers here, but we don't do our sales online. We do our specialist sales online, but our generally weekly sale is not on the internet. Well, why? Well, it's simple. It's too much gear. To turn an online sale around with all the photography and everything that's needed takes quite a while. And we don't have that much time to turn this auction round of 1,100 lots every single week. And what can you buy at the auction? Well, you can buy anything. If somebody brings it into us or we clear it from a property or from an industry, then it will be in the auction room. And so you're walking around now and I'm sort of, as I'm talking to you, showing you all these things, it would help us a lot if you do hit the share button as well. We appreciate that. And the thumbs up is always appreciated as well. So look here. So you've got banana boxes here of PlayStation games. Now, all of these PlayStation games come from a clearance business that doesn't go through them. So basically, they look at the items, they pile them into boxes, and they bring them to us to sell. We find the customers for them. But you think about this. You think how many PlayStation games are in this box? Well, this is a way to make money. You can be selling these on eBay, on a boot sale, on Vinted now allow you to sell electronics and gaming and stuff. So this gives you an opportunity to make that extra few quid. Maybe you're looking to save up for a holiday or for Christmas or maybe just to make ends meet. But this is another good way that you can make money by buying some of this stuff, buying it by the box full like this, and then splitting it down and selling it individually. Now, we do sell some individual items as well, like some of these die-cast items that you see in here. And then what about this? This here, this Billings boat kit, the African Queen number 588. This would have been a serious amount of money to buy. That one's waiting to be done. That one never got started from what I can see. Or what about this big fire engine? People just think it's all pots and pans and house clearance stuff. Don't forget to keep hitting that share button, please, guys. It does help us. Meccano, piles and piles of records. We get so much of that. Of course, we get a lot of pottery every week. One of my favourite things this week in the auction is this old Elizabeth royal insignia thing, 1958, probably sat outside maybe a post office or something. I don't know. Maybe if you know, you could let us know. So we're not sure on that one. But what an interesting, cool thing to have up maybe at your man cave or whatever. What about this box of PlayStation 1 games? Look at all these PlayStation 1 games. There's a lot of them in there. Again, they can be resold. What about this nice teddy bear? Everyone likes a teddy bear. Or maybe this writing slope. You look at this nice old box, you open it up. Look at the condition inside. Now, I can tell you that 95% of all items that we sell at Prestige Auctions are sold with no reserve. So it means they are there to sell. Our minimum bid is just £3. So there's lots of opportunity to buy stuff. You've got to look under the tables as well. There's boxfuls of stuff under there. You go up to what is lot number 1 tomorrow. Is a pair of elephants. Look at these 2 elephants there. Now, these are plant stands. Now, singularly, these sell quite well. We've not had a pair in for a long time, if at all. So we've got a pair of those. That's at lot number 1. And lot number 2 looks like Lassie. There you go. This nice big pot dog there. And then you come down here and you go through in obviously an order number. Now, these things have been selling quite well these days. These West German vases, things like that. And what about this one here? A little bit different. Or then we get onto the big boxfuls of stuff, and this is really where you can make your money. There's so much scope, so many things that come into the auction room every single week. We love selling them to people, and we love people when they come in and tell us the stories that they're making money from the auction room, because then it keeps you coming back and buying more stuff and learning ways of how to make money. Of course, I can tell you, anybody that is interested in the stuff that we do on social media and on YouTube especially, we have actually been doing the trials today for the podcast. So setting up the cameras and the lighting and everything. They're going to be video podcasts, and we're looking forward to getting involved with those. Look at this. Now, anybody of a certain age like myself will remember these. Commodore VIC-20. Now, I'm going to say around 1982, 81, 82, something like that, that these came out. And these were the state-of-the-art computers. Yes, if any youngsters are watching this, this was a state-of-the-art computer at the time. And a fantastic piece of equipment. The thing is, you'd wait half an hour for your game to load, and then you'd just pray that it had loaded properly, and you could actually play it. That's as good as it got in the early 80s. So there you go. When you come up here, what have we got over here? Well, maybe you're after a guitar or a box full of assorted items, wicker baskets. Got any VHS tapes in? I'm not sure. Do you know? I'm going to go and have a look for you in a second. If we have got any, I'll let you know. But VHS tapes, you know, for people, this is the thing with this industry. When people are chucking stuff away for long enough, it will become collectible. There's always a demand for something, but as there becomes less and less of it, things that then, you know, people start deciding that they want them. Now, anybody that watched our sneak peek on Monday night, lot number 187, there she is. This is the angel with the broken wings and all the rest of it. We're running a competition on this one, which we can extend into this as well, if you like. We want to know how much you think she's going to make under the hammer tomorrow. She's got no reserve, so you can bid from £3 on this one. And I can tell you that if you want to enter that competition, we'll take the bids on this one as well. How much do you think she's going to make in tomorrow's auction? The winner, or the person that's closest at least, will get a £10 Prestige voucher to spend on anything they like at Prestige Auctions. Now, of course, we always do lots of furniture and stuff. There's all the furniture in there and appliances and stuff in the corner. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you in here now and show you that we've actually got another auction running at the moment. Someone's just put there, Quinifer's put, I collect Thomas the Tank Engine ones, and some are worth over £100. Absolutely. Speaking of Thomas the Tank Engine, it's funny you should say that, because look right here, Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas the Tank Engine, all this Thomas the Tank Engine stuff in this basket of assorted. That will keep somebody happy for a little while, and we've got all these bits and bobs as well. Now in here, if you were to go to this site at the moment, easyliveauction.com, and type in Prestige Auctions, you'll find that we've got another auction running, and that's this auction here. So this is a timed auction, so you can bid online only, and this is finishing next Wednesday, I believe it is. Wednesday or Thursday next week, I think. Maybe Thursday. And you can bid on all these signed items. There's Ricky Gervais, there's people from Harry Potter and all sorts of stuff in there, and then large collections of books. All these are signed up as well. and there is loads and loads of them in there. There you can see, if you look through that window there, you can see a behind the scenes look at our YouTube studio as well. All the stuff that's going on, all the lights are on. So we've been doing the tests on the things today. So how does a timed auction work? Ian's asked. So basically, if we do an auction online at Prestige Auctions, we just bid in the room as normal, and you can bid on the internet. With a timed auction, it's slightly different. So you can bid right now. If you went on to Easy Live Auctions to Prestige now, you can already bid on these items, and you bid right up till when the auction finishes on Thursday. And then every item finishes in 30-second intervals. So you just bid away to your heart's content on there to buy the items that you want. Come into the auction room, pay for them, or if you live away, you can ask us to do a pack and send, which we will do, and we'll send them to you. So it's just, you're just bidding online only, rather than, you know, in the traditional sense of an auction where you bid with an particularly people that are buying and selling from Prestige Auctions. We want to talk to you, so we will be putting the invites out for that at some point. But as I say, at this moment in time, we're just at the initial point of testing that all the equipment works and that we can do these properly and with enough quality to put out there for the general public. So yeah, we'll definitely be putting that out there again soon. So thank you for that question. Right, so you had a quick look at the timed auction there. Now I'm going to walk around. As you see in the auction room, people are busy looking at different things in the jewelry boxes and goodness knows what else. There's all sorts going on in the auction room as people are busy trying to find different bits and bobs. You never know what people are looking for in the auction. Excuse me, everybody, as we just come through. Now, you see down the back here, we've got lots of DVDs and videos and stuff. No, I'm saying there's videos. I'm not sure there is. These are DVDs. Lots of those. And then what about, who remembers these? Big Mouth Billy Bass, the singing sensation. Do you remember how annoying these were back in the day? Well, here's one back, still in its box and in the auction room. Quite an interesting piece, that one. And well, the last one that came in actually made a few quid. So I'm just going to show you into the back room here. Now, I can tell you, I don't want to go too far in because I'll lose my connection to the Wi-Fi as I'm going too far back in the building. But in here, this is where all the house clearance boxes go. So whether you're looking for Peppa Pig, records, books, and goodness knows what else, there's all sorts in here. If you have got any questions about any of this stuff, I can answer it. But somebody asked a question about VHSs. Well, that is the most likely place that you're going to find a VHS in the back room there. Okay, so into the very back room here, if my internet will allow it. This is the tool room. Well, what do you get in here? Well, maybe you need an old butcher's bike like that, or a pin golf bag, or some of these fantastic tools and fishing equipment and garden items and pottery planters. All of this stuff comes into the auction room every single week. And we do our best to sell every last bit of it. I mean, I think even in this corner here, I'm just going to squeeze between these two chaps, you've got a ride-on lawnmower or a welder, or this big storage unit there. You know, all things that are a little bit different that we've managed to save. We keep saying, Prestige Auctions, we're recycling Lincolnshire one piece at a time. And that's what we intend to do. Reselling is the best form of recycling. It always has been. If somebody buys it, they want it, they'll keep it and they'll reuse it. And that's what we aim to do. So, any more questions from anybody? I would like to know before we decide to call this one a day. We've given you a walk around the auction room, shown you some of the great stuff. You can see the auction room's busy. People are looking at things. People are getting involved with the bidding and leaving bids. You don't have to be in the auction room for us to be able to bid on your behalf. We can do that. And we bid as if you was here. We don't go straight in at the top end like some auction rooms have been said to do in the past. That's not what we're about. We like our customers. We want to keep them. So any more questions, anybody, before we call this one a day? Because if not, I'm going to end this one. I'm just looking down at the bottom of the screen. If there's anything, anyone wants to have a price, decide what the price is going to be of the angel over there, then please put that in the comments as well. We will judge that tomorrow after the auction. You better look at the comments and know pretty much straight away if you've won. But there you go. That's it for today. That's what's going on at Prestige Auctions. So thank you ever so much, everybody, for getting involved with this one and asking the questions. We do appreciate it. please, 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 we do notice that 80% of people that watch our videos are not subscribers. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe to our channel, so please hit that subscribe button. It does help our channel grow quite a lot. And if you hit the notification bell, every time we put something new out or go live, it will let you know on your phone. Thanks ever so much. Oh, hang on. Any updates on the social media role? No, nothing on that at the moment. It's something that I've had my backside kicked about this week that I need to get sorted out. So that is another thing that I do need. It is on my list of to-dos. So thank you, everybody, for your questions. Thanks for watching the videos. It really is appreciated. And we'll hopefully see you all at the auction.